Well, guys, if you're here, I guess you watched all the freaking YouTube videos. Hopefully, by the way, this video will be popular enough so people will know that this is also a thing that can happen. Essentially, there are a bunch of fixes when you go and do the whole React, do the whole export thing. And it just gets stuck in the middle. I'm not gonna do this right now because I have already exported this video. I was supposed to do this video while I was exporting this one, but I didn't think about it because I have a big brain. So you have an option here, hardware encoding. That means you'll use your GPU. Sometimes that makes your video stuck. People say maybe turn it into software encoding. And there's also the settings project settings, general, and you have this thing. You have GPU and software only. If you put software on both of them, that's great, everything will work usually, but it may, a 40-minute video may take you 4 or 5 hours, which is not the best. And I'm not talking about even 4K footage. So, of course, GPU on both is better. It strains your CPU less, so it will live longer. So what's the problem exactly? I got this for 3 days. I missed an uploading day because of that. No matter what I did, no matter what I changed here. See, this is my this is my preferences. I got to this point. Please work. And as you can see, I'm on hardware encoding, not software, which makes it, as I said, a lot faster. And the problem is, do you have an NVIDIA graphics card? The problem is the NVIDIA drivers. Essentially, you have the check for update, blah blah, everything is cool, that's great, but you also have those 3 dots and you have game ready drivers and studio drivers. The problem is the game ready drivers, yeah, they give you the most new drivers for each game. You have a game released, like a AAA game released, and you already have the drivers ready, but sometimes, well, I would even say most of the times, they're not very stable. That's why your Premiere may crash, everything else may crash, every studio driver, studio program that does something, some kind of an export or some kind of a job on itself. Photoshop will be fine, but 3D Cut or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, Premiere, they all can suffer from this. So I was on game. Oh shit! No! Don't. See, you can always change between them, but you will have that stupid download all the time, because apparently it erases something and downloads something else instead. Why is it so high? Here we go. Apparently it erases some of the drivers, I guess the unstable ones, and downloads whatever is more stable for Studio. So you cannot have both of them. As far as I saw in games and everything, there is no change between game ready drivers and studio drivers, unless the game is so broken and you really need the freaking specific drivers that come at the same day. You don't need really the game ready drivers, especially if you're using, as I said, programs. If you're using Premiere, go change to the studio drivers. It will work. It will work. Yeah. As I said, 3 days. It took me 3 days to realize this by myself. There was no freaking video about it. I changed to RTX 3070 from my 1070, and then I started to have those freaking bugs in whatever programs crashing on me. Well, programs, mainly Premiere. Premiere was the only one who crashed. And sometimes it crashed so freaking hard that the whole screen would just freeze. And I couldn't click on the start button, which I can now, but I won't because there are some stuff there. Some security programs. And yeah, that's it, I guess. So, of course, you can try everything that everybody else tells you about maybe why doesn't it work. But just saying, guys. Okay, see now, what does it want? I'm on studio. Because I clicked on the game ready once, it shows me like there's a new driver now. Never mind, so yeah. You can clear your cache and everything. That didn't seem to help me. Check your drivers, especially if you're on NVIDIA. I don't know if AMD has two different types of drivers, but yeah. So hopefully this is helpful, and it will export, don't worry, it exported for me. It may like show you 40 minutes or something, but it will export for an hour and 10 minutes, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. But it is still faster than the software only encoding, like 3-4 times faster. And yeah, that's it. I'll plug in some stuff right now. See you on the next video, hopefully. Hopefully this has helped. And if it helped, leave a like or something so more people will find this video. And less people will pull out their hair for 3 straight days not knowing what to do. Bye bye.